Good morning. It's Wednesday the 30th of August and I'm back on the hedge trimming again. I do have an electric hedge trimmer, but as gardening is part of my retirement keep fit plan, I'm doing it all by hand. There's this lovely wildflower that grows in the woodland near here, and it's not very invasive, so I leave it be. It's just about gone over now, but I leave it because it's got such a lovely name. It's called Enchanter's Nightshade. I think it's really quite pretty and delicate. Another weed I leave alone is this. It's called Wood Avens. If you pull it up, the roots taste of aniseed. And we've got some more. I forgot what it's called now. Name's gone for me. But the chickens love this stuff, so I'll pull some up for them for a treat later. That's a lot tidier. Very happy with that. Took a little bit longer, but did me the world of good doing it. I think I'll tackle this border next. This has gone over. There's some, I'll leave those fresh, that fresh growth there. I'll pick some of, oh god, the name's gone me. It's some kind of cress. Anyway, do a bit of weeding, move some forget-me-nots about, and tidy up this border now. Plenty for the compost. This is all my prunings from the tomatoes and cucumber that I did yesterday. Couldn't quite fit everything in, so I'll just fill this bag up to the top and that will rot down, and then I can put this on top because this will start rotting down in this bag as well. Yes, I've got another bag. I wonder if I've got another bag. Not sure if I have. I thought I had two of those bags. Maybe it's over here. This is the messy area part of the garden. I found it. It was down behind the other compost bin. Good. Last night I quickly pruned off all the lower leaves of the tomatoes in the greenhouse to try and get them to ripen up a bit quicker. They are looking lush. Ooh. Also took off quite a lot of the leaves of the cucumbers because they're slowing down now and they were blocking out a lot of light. pick out some bits for the chickens. When I've remembered what this stuff is called, I'll put a note on the video. We can also eat it. It's got a really nice mustardy flavour. Right, that should give them a little treat. Are you ready, girls? There you go. Enjoy. I've split up the forget-me-nots. They were, the seed was a gift from a work colleague, and I see there's some calendula in there as well, for my retirement. And I've carefully cut away all the dead growth from this, and I've left what flower buds they were, because the bees absolutely adore this. And this fuchsia is looking so pretty. There's a bee there. Oh, it's gone right up inside the flower. There he is. Beautiful. So next task is to do a bit more deadheading on the marigolds, keep them flowering. The rocket's still flowering, so I'm a bit reluctant. It's gone over, but I'm a bit reluctant to take it out because it's so pretty. So while I was deadheading the marigolds, I found some beetroot were ready to pull up, and I pulled up some more leeks that we can have for dinner tonight. Well, that's all the gardening I've got time for today on this Wednesday. It's lunchtime. Our camper van's in the garage having its MOT and service, so I'm waiting on a phone call from the garage, so I haven't got time to do any more. And tomorrow it's going to rain, so well, see you next time, whenever I can get out of here again. Bye for now. Good morning, it's Sunday the 3rd of September, and I'm just doing the early morning dog walk before I go over the allotment. I've got some exciting things happening over there. The sweetcorn's ready, yay! I picked a couple of cobs a few days ago, and I forgot to take the camera with me, so I'm going to take the camera over there later and I'll show you, and I'll show you what I cook up with them as well. So, come on dogs, coming? Come on out. Well, I'm back at home. Before I go over the allotment, I think I'll pick a few ripe tomatoes. I'm definitely growing these again next year. They're called Party Time. Well, that's everything out of the garden this morning. I'll go over the allotment later and get some sweet corn because I need everything ready to start cooking it as soon as I get it back home. I found some mushrooms in the fridge and there's a couple of onions from the garden. I'm going to fry those up together. Oh, no, yes, I'm going to fry the stalks. I'm going to take the stalks out. I'm going to stuff these mushrooms to go with the sweet corn. So I'll take the stalks out and fry the stalks with the onions and then add some, what do I add? Sage, mustard, egg yolk, breadcrumbs, salt and pepper, and I'll put the stuffing back into each mushroom and then bake in the oven for about 15 minutes on gas 6. Fresh sage from the garden. Fresh breadcrumbs. Some grated cheese. Mustard, just a little salt and pepper, and finally an egg from our girls in the garden. Lunch has got to be a cucumber sandwich out of the garden also. I still haven't been over the allotment. I'm waiting for the last minute to go and get that sweet corn. So I'm tidying up in here. There's some cucumbers left. But there's some that have obviously finished producing and I'm going to cut those back to create a bit more light in here so that the tomatoes ripen quicker. That's better. I've washed down the perspex on the inside and I've managed to make enough room to get some staging back in. Great. Right, this is Comfrey. I noticed it the other day on our walk and I'm going to collect some to make Comfrey tea as a fertiliser. Finally made it over here and that's what we're having for dinner. I'm going to show you my homemade liquid fertiliser. In here we've got a lovely stinking mess that's had nettles and grass clippings in it, and what I do is I just take a little bit, put it in the watering can. Oops, I need 2 hands. Hang on. And then I fill it up from the water vat, and I don't need to buy any liquid fertiliser at all. So in there I've got nettles, and I had put some grass clippings. I'm now going to put the comfrey in it that I picked from over the tump. Right, just top it up with water. Give it a good stir, and give it a good stir occasionally, and it will stink like mad, but it's good stuff. Wonderful. Oh, keep the lid on, keep it smelling, that's it. I'm just going to pick some of these salad leaves now to go with the dinner. Fresh basil from the pot I rescued in Lidl's. We don't use butter, so I'm just going to smear these with olive spread and wrap them in tin foil and bake them in the oven. And this is what the dogs are having for their dinner. Oh, yummy, look at that. That's the mushrooms ready. Oh, and dinner is served. Yum.